Hello, hello, and thanks for tuning in. I'm here in my backyard, and the reason why we find ourselves here is I just wanted to show you the project that I undertook this spring. And really, what prompted me to get started with this project, to actually do this project, was the awful winter we've had. I mean, I've spoken to, I guess you can call them Seattleites, yeah, that have been here for decades, and even they couldn't remember a time when we've had this much rainfall. And when I talk about rainfall, I mean it just rained for days and weeks on end. It was non-stop. And we couldn't make use of our backyard. And I enjoy grilling. I enjoy sitting outside. You can do that still, even though it is, January, February, it doesn't matter. You can still enjoy the outdoors here. It doesn't get all that cold, but when it's constantly raining, you're basically locked inside. So I said, no, we need to do something and have to kind of make some kind of a covering over our area here so that I can grill, because I love grilling, I enjoy grilling, and we can also sit outside and have like a fire pit going and just enjoy the outside a little bit more. So really that's what got me started on doing this project. Now I did have a jacuzzi here in the backyard. That was kind of a sticky point with my wife. But honestly, we never used, the jacuzzi. I mean, if at all, maybe it was used once or twice a year. And I don't know, why she was so adamant about keeping it, but I guess in the long run, if I look back at it, it really was more a matter of she couldn't envision what I was wanting to do in the back here. So in the end, it really came down to I didn't give her much of a choice. So I was on her blacklist for a while, but now I'm in good standings again, which I'm really happy about. But here, let me show you what I did. This here is what I call the gardening shed. That is where the jacuzzi used to be. Really what's left of the jacuzzi, which really came in handy, are those steps that you can see over there. So that's a nice feature that we still that I have, that was left over as memory. I guess we can use that as memory for what where the jacuzzi used to be. And on the side over here, which I really love, is the fact that we have electric hookup. So it's really just a matter of me. Let me just pull this out here. It's just really a matter of me connecting this, getting a box for it, and somehow, somewhere here, maybe it'll lower down. I have to figure that one out still. But really, it's just a matter of me just connecting this, putting this in a box, and now I have electric that I can make use of at some point here. So, that gives me. I mean, it's turned off. There is no power going to it right now. I did switch it off. But, it is nice to have, like I said, because I'm planning on, up in the top there, installing a fan, maybe putting some lights, just making this area out here a little bit more homey. But like I said, it's still a work in progress, and I just kind of wanted to show you what I did. So this is the roof area. This is our covering out here, and there's my grill, so that I can enjoy grilling again, no matter what the weather. Even here in the summer, in the heat of the summer, with the sun bearing or glaring down on you, it does provide us shade. And again, when it rains, we have that cover as well, and we can sit outside and enjoy that fire pit. But let me talk a bit more about the shed. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. What I am going to be putting up here is a barn door, which is going to be sliding from left to right. So that still needs to be installed. I still have to build that as well. I've been mulling some things over my mind of how I want the barn door to be, and that's one of the reasons I haven't really done it yet. I have different ideas and I haven't decided on one yet. And another thing that I need to do is put glass in up there. I already built the window frames for it, but I'm thinking of doing a clear acrylic, cutting the panel sizes to fit in there, and then be done with that. And then there's one last feature that I still need to finish up on, and that's up there on the soffit area. I want to put a fascia board to the front of that, running down the whole length of this roof area and also down the sides of the roof area, and then that'll be finished. But the way I'm going to be finishing that soffit fascia, or that fascia board, is the same way as what I did here with the corners, what I did around the window area, and also here this entranceway. If you can see this this wood over here, what I did around the whole entrance. What I did there is I took the wood, burnt the wood, and then put a clear penetrating oil sealer on that, and I'm going to use that same technique and what should I say, technique and method to finish up on the fascia board up there. So really that's what I had as this project. This is going to be our little garden shed. I still have to put shelves inside here, but this is where we can make use of, you know, storing stuff, especially in the winter months, the plants and whatever else goes with gardening. So yeah, just wanted to show you the project that kept me busy here during the spring. I'm looking forward to the weather now warming up. We are starting to get some warmer weather, but even though we're getting warmer weather in this area, we still are restricted to where we can ride with our motorcycles. I mean, I've been out on my motorcycle, but really more down in these areas. I enjoy on the weekends, especially on a Saturday, getting up early and riding over our mountain passes, you know, riding a good 500 miles, covering maybe over a period of 12 hours, which is really doable. 12 hours, it's a nice leisurely ride with some stops and you know, time for to grab a meal or to grab a bite. And unfortunately right now some of the passes are still closed. They're still in the process of clearing those. We have had a record snowfall because of the rainy weather we've had up in the higher regions. They've gotten a lot of snow, and obviously we also have to deal with avalanches and things like that. So usually by Memorial Day they will have those passes open, but for this year it's not going to happen. They need some more weeks beyond that. But even so, I still have to wait, because at night it still freezes up in those areas at those higher elevations, and I like to leave early in the mornings around 6-7 o'clock so we can have a good 12-hour ride in, and at that time you know, there could still be ice on the roads, so I'd rather wait a little bit longer, but it's not too much longer to go, and then we'll be enjoying our rides again. So yeah, so that's kind of my update. So until my next video, keep your side stand, or as we say in America, your kickstand up and your rubber side down. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.